For thousands of years, the story of Atlantis has been told as a tragedy. A once great civilization swallowed by the sea for its pride. But what if the ending you know is the cover story? Plato's account, written over 2 millennia ago, describes an island empire of unmatched wealth, technology, and wisdom, gone in a single day and night. It's a story carved into our collective memory, repeated in history books, whispered in esoteric circles, and splashed across pop culture. But what if the ending we were told is wrong? What if Atlantis didn't sink at all? What if it ascended? And what if, instead of being lost forever, it left behind clues hidden in ancient texts, scattered in architecture, and encrypted in myths all over the world, waiting for the moment we were ready to see them?
Off the coast of Bimini in the Bahamas, a strange formation lies beneath the water, massive rectangular stones stretching for hundreds of feet. Some call it a natural formation. Others insist it's a road, an ancient causeway, and point to its uncanny resemblance to masonry in megalithic sites across the globe. In 2001, off the coast of Cuba, sonar scans revealed an entire city-like complex beneath 2,000 feet of water, complete with pyramids and geometric plazas. The site, still under debate, lies on the very tectonic region where some researchers believe Atlantis once stood. And in 2016, off the coast of India, divers found a 9,000-year-old city beneath the Gulf of Khambhat, complete with advanced drainage systems older than any known civilization. And then there are the legends. The Maya speak of Aslan, a shining city that vanished into the sea, promising to return. The Dogon of Africa tell of star-born teachers who came from the place where water meets the sky. Even the Hopi remember Kaskara, a world that lifted into the heavens as another sank. 3 continents, thousands of miles apart, yet their myths align like constellations. This gives a moment of pause before you connect the stories as fragments of the same memory. When you place these stories side by side, they stop sounding like coincidence. They sound like fragments of the same memory. If Atlantis didn't sink, what does it mean for a civilization to ascend? Science may already have part of the answer. Quantum physics tells us that reality isn't fixed, that matter and energy can shift between states based on frequency. Ancient traditions, from the Vedas to the Hermetic texts, speak of higher planes of existence, realms invisible to the physical eye, yet intertwined with our world. What if Atlantis mastered the ability to shift its frequency, moving the entire civilization into a higher dimension, rather than letting it be destroyed? Imagine an entire city phasing out of our visible spectrum, like a radio station you can't hear until you tune in. To the outside observer, the city would appear to vanish. To the Atlanteans, it would feel like stepping into a new dawn. Some modern researchers point to unexplained global anomalies, sudden breaks in archaeological timelines, traces of technologies far beyond what ancient cultures should have had, as ripples left by this kind of dimensional migration. It would mean Atlantis is not gone, only elsewhere.
Every culture has legends of the Shining Ones, luminous beings who came after a great flood, carrying the seeds of civilization. In Sumer, they were the Apkallu. In Egypt, the Natero. In Mesoamerica, Quetzalcoatl and Viracocha. Always arriving after the waters recede, always carrying the same emblem, a circle within a triangle, the key, perhaps, to the place they called home. Descriptions match across continents. Tall, radiant, clothed in white or shimmering blue, teaching agriculture, architecture, astronomy. Some myths say they came from the stars. Others, that they came from a lost homeland beneath the waves. What if these were the Atlanteans, or their descendants, stepping back into our world to rebuild what was lost? Not as conquerors, but as gardeners, planting fragments of their knowledge across the earth. From the pyramids of Giza to the stone cities of the Andes, from Göbekli Tepe to Man-Madol, the fingerprints remain. Precise geometry, celestial alignment, stonework that defies modern tools.
It's as if someone was leaving markers, a trail home.
If Atlantis truly ascended, why is the world still told it sank? Why is the idea of its survival dismissed as fantasy? History offers an answer, and it is not comforting. Knowledge is power, and those who control knowledge control the world. When the Library of Alexandria burned, countless scrolls vanished, including Egyptian records that may have contained the full account of Atlantis. The same pattern repeats. Mayan codices destroyed, pagan texts erased, indigenous histories suppressed. And in the shadows, secret societies, Rosicrucians, certain Masonic orders, quietly preserve symbols and rituals that echo Atlantean geometry. Whispers of the City of the Seven Crystals and the Gate of Light suggest the knowledge never truly vanished. It was locked away. And even now, that symbol appears in places it shouldn't, carved into cathedral walls, hidden in NASA mission patches, etched into the floors of Masonic lodges. Was it caution? Was it control? Perhaps both. And maybe they've been waiting for the right moment to reveal it. If Atlantis truly ascended, it did not leave forever. Legends speak of the return of the Shining Ones, teachers who come when humanity is ready. In 1968, pilots spotted the Bimini Road, exactly when psychic Edgar Cayce predicted ruins of Atlantis would reappear. Underwater scans have since revealed megaliths off Cuba and India, aligned with ancient ley lines. People across the globe are dreaming of crystalline cities and glowing oceans. Meditation groups report receiving identical symbols later found on ancient artifacts. As if a frequency is bleeding through dimensions, a signal meant only for those listening. Even science is catching up. Physicists explore parallel realities. Biologists investigate human abilities once thought myth. It's as if a whisper has entered our collective mind. We are still here. You are more than you've been told.
If Atlantis truly ascended, it was not the end of a civilization. It was a choice. Now, we stand at the same crossroads. Our technology matches theirs. Our planet trembles under our decisions. To rise, we must remember. Frequency shapes reality. Thought creates form. Unity, not conquest, opens the gates. The call has been made. The signs are here. The dawn is breaking. Whether we step into it, whether we join Atlantis in the higher realms, that will be the story our descendants tell. And perhaps one day, they will say, they did not sink, they ascended. And when the gates open again, will you recognize the sound?